Okay, as well I wanted to show you guys my hoop houses I made a few years ago. The main idea for these was to sort of get my plants in a bit earlier. I live in Ontario and it's a bit cooler here, so we can't usually plant till end of May, so I'm trying to push my growing season a bit earlier. I think last year I tried to plant about halfway through May. This year I'm going to try some harder things like cabbages, maybe end of April. I'll put these on the beds, warm them up, and then I'll probably put another cloth underneath as well, just give another added layer of protection. But anyways, for these, pretty simple to make. Let's get some 2x4s. I use untreated 2x4s because you don't want the pressure treated stuff seeping into your garden, especially if you're doing your organic gardening. Cut them 4 foot long for the edges, and the ends I think they're about 2.5 feet, but you can make them any size that you want. Then I just use some deck screws to pop them in the side, pretty easy. And for the tubing here I just use some water line, 1/2 inch. Probably could have done something a little thicker, sturdier, because when it rains it can bend, as you can see on that side. So if I was to do this next time, I'd probably use a bit more sturdier piping, or maybe on the ends just kind of put a piece of wood up to hold them up a bit more so they don't flop in. Okay, so here's a little close-up of underneath here. This is what I've done here. Just PVC or the water pipe. I've used the little half O-rings to secure them nicely. And as well, I just stapled the plastic all along the edges, and it seems to be holding it quite well. These should probably hold up for a few more years until they rot out. And then I just used some plastic I got at the hardware store that you would use for your insulation there, for your wet proofing there. But you can probably go to your local garden center. They probably have something a little better, or something more directed towards your gardening needs. But it's working so far. So quick little rundown. If you have any questions or want to learn or know what else I used, just send me a message, leave it in the comments, and I'll respond on step by step on how I did it. So don't forget to subscribe to my videos and hit the like button, and share to anybody that you would think would like to learn how to make these and improve their growing season and expand it a bit longer than the shorter season that we would get in a colder climate like we do here.